This is going to be all about amplifying your voice through Instagram, creating compelling content in 2021. And I'm going to explain a little bit why this is so important to me in a little bit as we get in here. So,
Olivia, any more tips or guidance on what should go on Instagram stories versus posts, or any tips or advice on other apps to use to produce content like meant to fit into IG stories?
So I think the main thing here is just to identify what's the difference between a post and a story. So an Instagram post is going to something that's going to go up, that's going to stay on your feed, that's going to be there unless you archive or delete it. A story is something that you post that's going to disappear after 24 hours unless you put it in your highlight section. I actually get this question a lot. What should be the difference? And I want your stories to be a lot about you and your face and you talking and behind the scenes and I know we talked about like not showing like what you want to post, but like if you can show like what your life looks like you want to be basically the ideal version of what your ideal client wants to be. So if your ideal client, is looking to, let's just say, grow an Instagram audience and wants to be really big on social media, then you need to be that person for them. And so showing what your routines in the morning, maybe you get up and you meditate. Okay, so I'm going to post like, I'm going to meditate on gaining 10,000 followers. And by showing people that that's what you do, they're going to be like, that's what I need to do. And that was like a silly little example. But if you can show people what your routines are behind the scenes, what your workday looks like, a lot about you and a lot of your face, I would definitely recommend. And then in terms of posts, of course, that stuff does well as well. But it's more, to me, a post is more like professional in a way. It's like your marketing. This is like, it should be on brand. It should be, your content should be there. Your writing should be there. On stories is definitely a more laid back place to be. I hope that helps.
Yeah, it does. It's inspiring. I mean, it's making me think about how I want to approach this, because I know that stories are definitely something that I'm underutilizing and just trying to figure out the sweet spot. I've heard that before. It's kind of like your personal reality TV show is how the stories are.
Yeah,
So
that's a good way to put it.